This is the story of a man who tried to get rich by scamming a popular game show. And, for a while, he succeeded. Michael Larson, an ice cream man by profession, dreamed of leaving his humble life behind. Determined to get rich quick, he came up with an elaborate plan. First, he collected several TVs, stacking them one on top of another, and began obsessively watching game shows. He hoped to find one he could exploit for a big payday. One day, he found his golden opportunity, a new game show called Press Your Luck. The contestants were winning substantial amounts of money, and Michael believed he could do better. He bought a VCR and started recording episodes of the show, watching and re-watching them obsessively. After months of analysis, Michael discovered a flaw in the game. The show's prize board, which appeared to light up in random patterns, actually followed 5 distinct loops. By memorizing these patterns and practicing the timing, Michael realized he could control where the light stopped, allowing him to win consistently. With his strategy perfected, Michael scraped together all the money he had, bought a bus ticket to Los Angeles, and auditioned for the show. His persistence paid off. He was cast as a contestant. On the day of the taping, Michael was both nervous and ready. However, his first spin didn't go as planned, and he ended the first round in last place. But Michael wasn't discouraged. When his turn came again, he put his plan into action. He timed his spins perfectly, landing on cash prizes and extra spins. As his winnings climbed, the producers began to suspect something was off. Despite their suspicions, they couldn't prove he was cheating. Michael was simply exploiting the game's design flaw, and it was all skill. The host was in disbelief as Michael shattered records, amassing over $110,000 in cash and prizes, including a trip to the Bahamas. At the time, this was the largest amount ever won on a single episode of any American game show. The network executives at CBS were furious, but without evidence of wrongdoing, they had no choice but to pay him. Michael's plan had worked, but his story didn't end there. Obsessed with getting richer, Michael later heard about a radio contest that involved matching serial numbers on $1 bills for a $30,000 prize. He withdrew $50,000 of his game show winnings in $1 bills and spent weeks with his wife searching through them, but they never found a match. Eventually, he hid half the money around his house. Tragically, his home was burglarized and the cash was stolen. Convinced his wife was involved, Michael's paranoia drove her to leave him, taking their children with her. Michael's life spiraled further. He started a pyramid scheme with a new girlfriend, scamming people out of $3 million through a fake lottery. However, his criminal activities caught the attention of the SEC, FBI, and IRS. Michael went on the run, evading capture for years. In the end, Michael Larson died of cancer, living his final days in obscurity. Despite his many schemes, he technically got away with it all, leaving behind a legacy of both genius and infamy.